They need to create something that has the commander-in-chief. It's already created in their USC, in their U.S. codes of the U.S. Constitution, that if a country or a nation is to go to war, the only people that is to become the soldiers in that war that the nation wants to create is the persons in the government. All the politicians, everyone that's in the departments that the government created, the commander-in-chief, they're all supposed to go into battle. If they want war with other countries, if they want to change other countries from what they are, how they act towards their people, how they run their country, if they want to go to war with those countries, they're the ones that are to go on the battlefield. They're not to get to us to do it. We don't want war. But then people have their kids join. Well, then you do want war because you're not going to war. Somebody else is doing it for you. And y'all don't want to see how messed up all this is. In the Constitution, it states that the only people that is to go to war are the persons in the United States Federal Corporation. They say government, but it's a federal corporation. They're the ones that's to go to war. All the politicians, the governors, the president, but then there'd be nobody out ruling over the people if they went to war. So then there wouldn't be no war. Well, we would be all gone and we can't rule over the people if we're all at war. We can't have war. If nukes actually existed and they didn't want wars to go on, they would use them. Bam! It's over. You attacked us. Bam! It's over. There are no nukes. They make more money off of wars. War is a Racket by Smedley D. Butler. Listen to the audio version on YouTube if you don't like reading. That's how, and when you read it, you understand it better too. It goes in your head better. When you're listening, you can get distracted, you can miss stuff, unless you're sitting there paying attention to the whole thing. War is a racket made to make money. The president makes money because the president is the commander-in-chief, sending us out to war, creating war. Trump gave that money he was making when he was president as a fake thing to look good because he's going to make lots of money off of stocks and bonds and war. Prison industrial complex that he was a part of creating with Reagan. The military industrial complex that was created after all the forefathers died by 1836. Because after they were all dead, then everybody else after that could do whatever they want. The people that fought for what we were supposed to have died. That ended with the last one's death. And so now we have something new because they died. That's the past. That's over. They got what they wanted. They got to be free. They were never governed. The people even were never governed till after 1836. Then that new shit, the United States government was created. I think that the United States of America was created after 1836 because they had a North America, and an American government. And then later on, they changed it to the United States, but kept keeping the United States of America in play because of all the people that were alive under the United States of America. Instead of just saying, well, the United States of America is over, we're now the United States. America's over, we're now the United States of America. Well, the United States of America is now over. We're now the United States. Because they're in control. We live under their rules, their laws, their policies, their color of law. There is no Constitution for Americans. The Constitution does not state American Constitution or the Constitution of America. It's not an American Constitution. There is no America until we end all of that. The color of law, the U.S. Constitution, and go back to the original Confederate Constitution, North American Confederate Constitution, the Constitution of the Confederacy. We go back to that. We go back to everything we were supposed to be under. But they don't want that. And they're going to fight to stay free, to have their democracy, so they can control us, to have their politics, their political color of law, to control us under, above even their U.S. Constitution. Their U.S. Constitution don't matter to us. It's for them. They swear an oath to uphold their Constitution to protect them from foreign America and any other country, or the United States of America and any other country, and domestic terrorism, which it would be in Washington, D.C. All that's performed in Washington, D.C., not on the land of America. So until y'all wake up, more people wakes up to that, and we all start fighting against this color of law that even their Constitution don't even recognize. Declaration of Independence don't even recognize that. We can get what we want. We can have what we want. Cheap gas, cheap oil, cheap food, good food. Not all this, oh, we need women to be healthy, or we need men to be healthy, or we need to make women free again, or we need to make men free again. All this stupid sex crap they keep putting out there, the sexes. Male, female, woman. It's girl, boy. Man, woman, boy. That's what we're supposed to be. These are our natural words from God. Girl and boy, man and woman. The terms they use in courts and all that is not our natural terms, our natural language. That's the language of color of law. So until everybody rises up, says we are not under that, that is not what America was created for or under. Look up the Constitution of the Confederacy. That's what we're supposed to be under. We're not supposed to be governed. Self-governance in the Declaration of Independence is where I govern myself. Nobody else gets the right to govern over me. You govern yourself. No one else can govern over you. Your property, your family. But when you sign the birth certificate, well, that gives them the right to govern over your children, to control your children. To be able to come in and take your children from you. You give them to them. Marriage license gives them the right to govern over your marriage. So they can split y'all up, they can control what y'all can do in your home as a married couple. They can intervene. That's all that those contracts were created for. You sign on a contract to become a U.S. citizen to vote. When you say, yes, I'm a U.S. citizen, because you have to be a U.S. citizen to vote. You can't vote as an American. You can't. Go in there and say American and vote. They'll tell you, no, only U.S. citizens can vote. Straight up. You can't vote as an American. You can't vote as a U.S. or as a citizen of the United States of America. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I want to vote as a citizen of the United States of America. Oh, no. You got to be a U.S. citizen to vote. That's the way it works. States right here, you have to claim to be a U.S. citizen. So, everybody needs to wake up and start fighting for what we're supposed to be under. So you all take care. Bye.